Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to talk about restricted share units. So this allows the company to give bonus or shares, but it's restricted until certain goals are met. Okay, for example, in this company, Ginger Corporations, when they're hiring a new director, they give them the person's salary and other benefit, and also they promise to give or to grant 10,000 restricted shares of the company's common stock that vests in 3 years if the director stays with the company. If the director quits, then of course that person is not eligible to receive these restricted share units. Okay, on January 3rd, the 5-year par value common stock is trading at $63 per share. So there's only one employee involved. Number of shares is 10,000. The par value is $5. Okay. The stock market price is $63, and the new director will have to work for 3 years. That's the restriction. Okay, so the grant of the fair value of the grant is $63 times the 10,000 shares, 630,000. But because there are 3 required period, we are going to allocate the cost using straight line. So the fraction for the first year is 1/3. So up to the end of the first year, the estimated compensation expense is 1/3 times 630, 210,000. Nothing has been given, so all 210 belongs to the first year. Okay, by the end of year 2, 2/3 of the period has passed. So up to that point, 2/3 of 630,000 should be recognized as the compensation expense, 420. 210 has been done for year 1. So for year 2 is going to be 210. Year 3, 100%. All 3 years have been done. So the director is eligible for $630,000. 420 has been done for year 1 and year 2. So in year 3 alone, we have to recognize 210,000. Okay? So because the amount are the same every year, the journal entry, I combine the 3 journal entry into one. So compensation expense, $210,000, and then paid in capital, we call it from restricted share units. Of course, companies can use their own title, 210,000. Okay, those are for the 3 years. And then, after everything has been met, 3 years requirement has been met, and the director is still working for the company will have to issue the common stock, and it has to cancel this. Okay, so paid in capital from restricted shares units is debited 210,000. Sorry, total. These are 3 years, so we have to multiply by 3 equals this times 3. Okay, $630,000, and the company will issue common stock, and the total is 10,000 at par. equals 10,000 times $5 per value. Okay, $50,000, and the rest goes to additional paid in capital from common stock. So we move it to this account. Okay. So the additional paid in capital is $580,000. So those are the journal entries that we need to do for recognizing the compensation expense for 3 years, and then moving from paid in capital from restricted share units to the real common stock and additional paid in capital from common stock once the restricted share units are given to the director. Now, what happened if the director left before the completion of the 3-year service period? Okay, so the journal entry is needed to reverse. We're not going to give him or her the stock, so we need to cancel everything that we did here. Okay, so it's forfeited. So we're going to put paid in capital from the title is restricted share units. So we have to cancel that. And we have to cancel the compensation expense. Now, when we do this, we haven't done the third journal entry yet, because that's done at the end of year 3. Okay, this is March year 3, so we just did this twice and not the third one. So then we have to multiply 210,000 times 2. 422,000 of the 2 years that we have to reverse. We have to cancel because this restricted share plan is not working out. So we cancel the compensation expenses for those 2 years. We cancel the paid in capital from restricted share units for those 2 years that we have done. Okay, that's how we prepare the journal entry to reverse the 2 years of compensation. Thank you for watching.